Good start. Board games are good. Board games are good. Board games are good, but board games are not food. If you eat a meeple, it won't taste very good, 'cause unless you are a woodlouse, board games are not food. Board games are not sheep, are all the friends you'll ever need. Sheep are all the friends you'll ever need. Oh, sheep are all the friends you'll ever need. Sheep are all the friends you'll ever need. Medley of hit.
Everybody, welcome to What Board Game Is This Song About? The SHUX edition. How cool is that? We have two panels of amazing guests, and I would like to, before we begin, introduce all of them. So, to my right, we have Christian, and Christian is amazing. His strength is that he is really funny, so that's really good. But his weakness is that he's not really funny without jump cuts. So I think he's gonna. Yep. I think he's gonna struggle. This is our friend Claire. You might not know her, but you might know her from. So we have a friend John from a different YouTube channel, John Gets Games, and John always mentions on his channel when he talks about board games, he says, "I played this with my friend Claire." This is that friend Claire. Her strength is that she's completely unbeatable in board games. She is a beast. Wow. Her weakness is that she doesn't really remember board game titles. So that might be a problem in this show. You're going to have to figure this out. You might know Paul Dean, right over there.
I mean, you should.
Paul's strength, I think, is bears, definitely.
I think bears are everybody's strength.
That's pretty fair. His weakness is that none of the songs are really about Barron Park today, so...
Spoiler.
On my left and your right, that's how stages work,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah. Very far away, we have Maggie. Her strength is that... You're right there?
Thanks there, Matt.
That's the excitement for the show.
Begins.
Whoa! I'm gonna knock over things. Sorry, carry on.
Maggie has an amazing knowledge of games. She definitely does. But her weakness is that this is a family-friendly show and she swears a lot, so... Over there we have Ross. Ross runs an amazing blog where he interviews board game artists. How cool is that?
Yay.
I think his strength is that he definitely knows board game art very well. His weakness is that he has really amazing hair, and right next to Matt, that's going to be a problem. There's going to be some competition over there. And of course, I saved the best for last. Matthew Lees. Oh, Matthew Lees.
Hello, Efka.
Matthew, you have no weaknesses. This is going to be great, don't worry. By the end of this, we're going to be best friends.
Okay. I think his hair is as good as mine. They kind of point in different directions, like they might be part of a kind of like
A hair triangle.
a tapestry
some
or
kind
something.
of
I keep thinking the word tapestry.
magnet situation going
Like
on.
we could be like two statues that are like on different sides of pillars, you know?
You're even matching your shirts.
Yeah. I feel bad. It's a team color.
I didn't get the memo.
I didn't. Yeah.
Plus, I don't wear mustard.
Also, I interrupted your introduction by literally knocking everything over, which I really feel bad about.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Okay, so if you're not familiar with what board game is the song about, the format is very simple. Elaine is going to play an original song that she composed and wrote and perform it to a team. And that team is going to try and guess what board game is this song about. If they guess correctly, and they only have one guess, they will get 2 points. If they don't guess correctly, then the question goes to the other team. And if they fail at that, then it knocks down to 1 point, but I'm going to give the other team a very obvious clue. Now, you have 3 lifelines. So we had 3 lifelines before. We slightly changed them for this show because this show is the special SHUX edition. So it's tied to Shut Up and Sit Down. In fact, 9 of the 10 board games are games that Shut Up and Sit Down has reviewed. So you should know these very, very well. So with that in mind, your first lifeline, and you have one of each of these, returning is, will you read me the lyrics, Efka? Where I will read out the lyrics from the song so that you can hear them again. The second lifeline is, quote me baby one more time, where I will quote what one of you or Quinns has said in one of your reviews about that particular game. And the third lifeline is, would I recommend this? Which explains itself.
So, we've reviewed a lot of games over the years, over the 7.5 years. And other stuff has happened in my life during that time.
No excuses, Paul.
You got this.
Okay.
Now, seeing as you're scared,
No.
I'm gonna give you an extra lifeline and say that you get to go first. Team Paul, this is your song.
I want to just say thank you everyone for being here. and the panel as well for supporting the difficult second album. I think this is what this is. But thank you for being here. And I will mess up at some point, right? So bear with me. I'm pretty sure that I've overpaid. You can convince me I've got a fair trade. Oh, is there not a union for my complaint? A galactic senate that can obliterate you. Space, give me space. Just give me space to breathe. I thought that we were friends, but then you shot me through. You drew your weapon, then you pew, pew, pewed. Oh, pew, 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 pew. Give me space. Give me space.
I need space and
Give me
oxygen because I'm out in space
space
and I'm
to
dying because my suit is broken
space.
and it's really
Oh,
cold in
give me
here.
space.
Someone please pull me back
Give me
into the spaceship right now.
Stars, I mean to go on, mess up on the first song. Well done, Elaine.
There's a lot of pews in there, which makes
There
me
was a
think
lot
of
of peas in there.
a church-based game.
Oh, yes.
I think it might be
Like
Lowlands.
Sagrada.
Yeah. Oh, no, I did do a video of Sagrada. What other games have churches? Village? That's it. I don't know.
So,
I feel like you're missing something there.
wide open spaces, clearly. We
Yeah.
discussed those.
I
And-
think
and
you guys need to be
cold.
close as the mic, because I can't
Closer.
hear you.
Closer to the mic.
Oh,
How
all
about
of you,
now?
Claire's not
collectively.
professional.
I don't know how you
I'm
do
not
it.
a professional. Space.
Space, well, you know, there's a number of space themes games that we've done over the years. Overpaid was an interesting kind of clue. Overpaid?
Overpaid.
Space trading game.
I'm not giving you free lifelines here.
Galactic Senate?
We've never reviewed that, have we? I feel like the audience probably knows that stuff better than I have. Is it okay if I throw out what it's not and then you nod?
No.
Like process of eliminate? No.
So I'm leaning towards Seen It Twilight.
Well, so
Seen It New
Imagine
Moon.
that,
Seen
but
It New
with a
Moon.
jump cut, right?
Yeah.
That would have slain.
it could.
They're
if
just
I
mocking us now.
say trading, like it's not galaxy trucker, and I don't need you to... Is trading space, battle shooting, is it just Twilight Imperium?
You are correct, and you have 2 points.
I got really stressed. I tried to think of all the other space games. I got really stressed. That's the first one.
Matt, here's your first song.
My grandfather sailed in the days of yore, but thinking about it, he was always pretty poor. Why did I choose to pursue this career? I should have been a banker instead. Well, your semen gags are making me smile. Still, there's only 60,000 miles to go. Stop your jobbing, I've had enough of you. Droning, droning, droning on. The phrase, a bag of spanners, springs promptly to mind. I don't mean to sound especially unkind. Where am I going? It's all heading south. This dive is worse than any student bar. Well, your semen gags are making me smile. Still, there's only 60,000 miles to go. Stop your jobbing, I've had enough of you. Droning, droning on. Droning, droning on. Droning, 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 droning on.
Can I just say, that was just a really good song.
Thank you very much.
I just
think
want
that's
to.
the
Can you
idea.
play that song 5 more times, please?
No.
Can you use it in a sentence? See, a couple people got my joke, all right?
No, I laughed. I was completely stumped.
I would have been impressed if you just did, yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh. I got drones, like, I'm with you there.
I've got no idea.
I thought I knew, and then I didn't know.
It's got something to do with boats.
And
Something to do with 60,000 miles.
and I feel like that's a really specific number.
There's like
that I
60,000 leagues under the sea.
But that's 20. 20.
60,000, yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're going. It's
like
the 3rd version.
Hey, Matt.
Yep. It's coming out, 2019. Those boys, they're deep.
20,000 miles is 60 leagues. No, 20 leagues is 60,000 miles.
Ah. See, I was right
Yeah.
and wrong at the same time.
We're
Quantum
learning
living.
our conversion today. Okay. that's
Elaine, you're
nice.
giving them free
Oh,
clues.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm terrible at this game.
But I still have no idea.
I mean, again, can we just start naming
I feel
boat
very much-
games
Oh.
and then have you just
No, I don't know.
no?
No.
I don't know.
Wait, not
I'm
at
sure,
all?
I'm sure there are
You're
loads of...
supposed to be the ringer.
I don't know things. You
What have we
expected
been
me to
doing
know
then?
about things that those guys reviewed ages ago?
Those guys.
Those guys, you know, just shut them and sit down,
You're
guys.
one of those guys.
Yeah, I know, but like, if you ask me questions about games I've reviewed, then I
Yeah.
can tell you about games because I've played them. But I haven't played everything. I'm not a library. Also, some of the early Shut Up and Sit Down reviews was literally just Quinn's going, "This is great," and I was like, "Eh," which was great. But you know, I can't be expected to remember that.
Can I get a different team captain, please?
One of the games
we
he
trade?
he just threw it out of the window. That was it. That was the review.
Maybe it's that game.
It could be. It could be.
What was the game that got thrown out the window, Matt?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember. It must. Yeah.
Are we looking for actual answers now?
We're not joking.
What have you got, maybe?
I want to assume it's Merchants and Marauders or Navigador or anything with lots of boats.
That's the thing. It could be, but it could be Captain Sonar. But I just feel like 60,000, 20,000 leagues under the
Is
sea.
South? Oh, that was the
Oh,
South
is
clue.
it like
That's such a
Nemo's
good
War?
guess.
What about droning? What's going on with drones?
Oh, that's exactly the guess. That's Captain Sonar.
Yeah.
That's exactly because you drone in the thing.
I don't
It's one of the things you do.
It's definitely not it.
That's exactly how I teach that game too. Don't worry.
We're sure that it's Captain Sonar.
Sure.
Well, you are correct.
I'm so glad you're here.
Nice. I'm glad you're
Took some time to get there, but they are right.
Yeah, it's neck and neck, 2 points each. Where are we going to go from here? Team
Bangkok.
Paul,
Hello.
you can do this.
Sure hope so.
So the tune for this one is not an original tune, but I just really like the song that
It's
I'm
a folk
parodying.
song.
It's a folk song. Yeah, you probably know it. Oh, this town is filled with friends now. This town is filled with friends now. This town is filled with friends, the kind that do drive you round the bend. Now this town is filled with friends. Now this town has fields of green. Now this town has fields of green. Now this town has fields of green, the nicest place that you ever did see. Now this town has fields of green. Now this town's my favorite town. Now this town's my favorite town. Now this town, Vancouver. This town's my favorite town. I don't want to hear you put it down. Now this town's my favorite town. Now this town ain't got no schmucks. Now this town ain't got no schmucks. Now this town, sorry. This town ain't got no schmucks. They won't bother you. They're all like shucks. Now this town ain't got no schmucks. Now this town is filled with friends. Now this town's my favorite town. Now this town. I'm sorry, I messed up the good verse. I'm so sorry.
It's one of the things you're most stressed about, aren't you?
know, yeah.
Don't worry, you're doing great.
It's good. You've got a lovely voice. Don't worry about it. It's great.
Yeah, there you go.
Lots of people agree with me.
And they're all sitting here. It's nice.
So,
Yeah.
games about towns
And friends.
and friends.
So let me just get this straight. This town is filled with friends. This town? Is that
Yes.
fair? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
And there's no schmutz.
There's no schmutz.
In
Definitely
this
not.
town.
Yeah.
No.
They're all at shut. Oh, no.
They keep breaking their own rules.
Huh.
Fields.
Fields
Makes me think of farming.
Yeah.
Farming game with friends.
what
A
is-
friendly farming game.
Tile laying,
Ooh.
maybe.
Hang on.
Ooh.
Yep. There's a tile laying game I can think of that has towns and farms in.
Yep.
I want to give a joke answer now, but I won't. One of my favorite games in the whole world ever is Carcassonne. Oh no, did I get it horribly?
That was a definite answer. He answered it.
Is it?
I-
Not Carcassonne.
I saw him there trying to do the whole like, oh, I'm just phrasing it like a, I'm not saying anything.
I thought I nailed it.
Nah.
Uh-oh.
We haven't got sound effects, so that's I'm gonna have to do them.
It's pretty good, yeah.
We can do it one more time.
Very good.
Because you guys got it wrong.
Do you want to guess again so he can do that again?
Is it Suburbia?
No.
Nice.
Team Maggie, Ross, and Matt, you have a chance to take that point away from them.
I'm looking at you, Maggie.
Schmucks. I got. Was it schmucks? I couldn't hear that word.
Schmucks.
Schmuck.
Schmucks.
There's
Okay.
a town with no schmucks,
Zero schmucks.
filled with friends to the
Filled with
brim.
friends.
It's uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable.
Like they all thought it was a great idea, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a
Right.
little clue. So, filled is actually the key word there.
Phil.
Filled, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, true.
Filled with friends.
Who's Phil?
I've got Eklund and this is actually really hard.
It is.
I'm actually surprised by how difficult this is.
And if we answer correctly, we get 2 points.
Yeah, you still get 2 points.
We could use a thingamajig.
A thingamajig. Yeah, I think we should use one of our 3 famous.
Lifeline, please.
Which one should we use? Or do we get to choose?
There's like
You get to
quoting
choose, yes.
back. There's quoting back. There's reading the lyrics.
Yes.
And then what was the other one?
It's
Whether
or not
they
you like-
recommended it or not.
Oh, right.
Oh, that doesn't-
okay.
Oh, now.
That's not going to help.
That's useless.
He doesn't even remember his game.
I would really like to hear the quote that
Yeah.
the,
Quotes are
the
fun.
gang said.
Do we get to know who said it?
This could be embarrassing if it doesn't help at all, which it might not.
Okay, this is a quote from Quentin Smith. And Quentin Smith, in the review of this game, said, "That's enough, stop, stop."
This helped everyone but us.
That's like that's a lot of our videos. like at least
That's how he
4.
cuts like a video.
No schmucks. Okay. Phil's the keyword.
Fill the
You're filling something up.
Yeah, but that's a board game, man.
Oh.
That's what you do. Is what you do. You fill up a thing, and then you get one of these things, and then you clear it, and then you win.
Wait,
It's great. I love it. It's a really good hobby.
Doesn't sound like you love it.
can we
do.
just guess Imperial
I love it so
Settlers?
much.
I'm just gonna note
It's the
some
only
things
game
down.
I
I'm
can
gonna
think
fill
of
some
with
things down on this notepad, Matt.
No.
Oh. Is
What?
it Welcome to? Is it Welcome to?
It is indeed welcome to.
Ah.
I know.
Also known as Destination Here.
That's true. In Claire's brain, the game is called Destination Here. As you all remember, Claire doesn't remember game titles.
No.
Going back to you again.
Yeah.
This is your song.
We're also quite jet lagged still, so
It's really the only way to do this kind of thing.
so some things might come out that are a bit weird.
Yeah.
I really couldn't leave you. It's not because I care. It's 'cause my bum is frozen to this chair. Oh, my teeth are on percussion. How can we win this fight? My nose feels froze like a garden hose that's been left out all night. Actually, I need you, though you're pretty rude. But you're the one who's monopolizing all our food. Oh, my teeth are on percussion. How can we win this fight? My nose feels froze like a garden hose that's been left out all night. My nose feels froze like a garden hose that's been left out all night.
Yay.
You've got this.
Yeah.
So
It's
a
an easy
measure
one.
of operation and
Operation.
Is there
There's a
a game
illness in
that
there.
involves Mr. Potato Head in some way?
No.
I'm trying to remember which of Uwe Rosenberg's games involve garden hoses being frozen. You have to freeze the garden hoses, then you chop them up and ship them out, and they get eaten by
I
pensioners.
mean, I'd play that.
I would play that
Stoke.
game.
It sounds like one of his Tetris games, right?
Yeah,
You have to mow the lawn and you put the frozen garden hose in the other people's lawn.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
I love that game. Do you think
Is it Dead of Winter?
I think it might be Dead of Winter.
Dead of Winter sounds about right?
Sounds like it is. Dead of Winter. Another 2 points for Team Matt. I just want to read you the quote that I had for this game. This is for Quentin Smith. I found this in the medical waste bin, and I think it's cheese.
Sure.
Quentin, this is your life.
Shut up and sit down out of context. Isn't it amazing?
It's amazing anyway.
Yes.
Are you ready?
No. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, sorry, yeah.
You seem overly confident, Christian.
I think you need to give Christian one of the mics and then you guys share. Because I can't hear you guys and it's making me sad. I want to back a bit. Sorry, I'm really backseat driving here.
Do a test run.
Is this good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hello.
good. That's good.
Hey,
You sound wonderful.
thank you.
You came after me, but I don't understand why. You won't take me out tonight, so it's time that we said goodbye. I won't invite you in to meet my mum, even though you think the three of us could have a bit of fun. Oh, let me be frank with you. I think that is getting out of hand. You're out all night without me. This goth phase is more than I can stand. I won't invite you in to have a cup of tea. I just wanna have some fun, so why are you so furious with me? I'm alright. Oh, you came after me, you did, but I don't even understand why. I'm gonna blow you out tonight, 'cause it's time that we said goodbye. Oh yes, I think it's time that we said goodbye, 'cause I've had enough of you, and it's time that we said goodbye, 'cause I just wanna play board games. It's time that we said goodbye. You know what it is? So.
I feel like I'm picking up some clues. The idea of inviting and people who you do or don't invite in.
Yep.
Why you're coming after me. Also a chasing thing. And the word furious in there. They're so po-faced.
I know.
So we have a guess potentially, but you guys used this one on the last one you did. But I don't know if you guys are reusing.
It's a good point. It's a good point. It's also very relationshipy.
So I'm leaning toward Eclipse Twilight, or Seen It. I just butchered that. Just forget that ever happened. Normally I'd be able to edit that out, but.
Yeah.
Can we get -4 points for the other team, please?
Nil point.
And the goth
you're
face.
right.
Hang on,
as
out.
well.
Wait, oh shoot, what did she say? Say goodnight or say goodbye? Oh, you can't tell me, right? Okay. Team Paul, did she say goodnight or say goodbye?
I think it was.
I feel like she said goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I feel like that. I feel like that. We've got the goth phase. We've got furious.
I like, yes.
We've got the chasing around and the invitation, and we know about
I
inviting.
don't want to have tea with them.
Should we just do
Tea
it?
could be a red herring.
That's probably true.
There's usually no herring in tea. I mean, I come from a country that's famous for pickled herring, and I've never had it in tea.
But also, I'm not clever enough to make sense of red herrings in them.
Should we go for a clue or a hint?
You sound like you feel confident about this one.
I don't now, because every time I keep saying this, you do that thinking
This thing.
face.
Only because
I'm here to make you doubt yourself, Paul. That's my only job.
I think you should guess it.
Your answer is?
Is it Fury of Dracula? Oh no.
Ooh, that was so good. Fear of Dracula is correct.
Oh, thanks. I don't like you. Stop making me anxious.
Oh my god.
It means this is my only job, right?
So I just want to say something about that song. So like at some point in a notebook somewhere, I wrote down, what if Dracula enjoyed a Cockney knees up? And then I found that, and I was like, why don't I write a song about that? And
Hey, Elaine, do you want to swap?
oh, yeah.
Oh.
I know a twist in the show. I'm not sure I can do this bit.
I'm not sure I remember how to do this bit. Yeah.
I'm not sure it matters.
Hey, Matthew Lees. I really like your knees. When will you give us a knee striptease? It's as good as I can do, I'm sorry.
I think the burlesque show isn't for a couple of hours. And I'm not in it.
Oh, I was almost going to say I'm coming to that.
I needed to clarify that.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, a lot of time these days it's fascism, so... No.
So what board game do you think is the song? No, I'm joking. This is not the actual song. Would you like to do your song now? Yes.
Arguably, that is the best song in the show, so...
This is the best guitar playing you're going to get from me.
Okay, what are we on? Okay, we're on this. I think we have a problem. Red skies loom all around. The morning rains are coming. I'm flooding the ground. Well, shut up and sit down. I need to be heard. Someone needs to save us. I'm sure you will conquer. That I hope we'll survive. Oh, I hope that we'll survive. We definitely have a problem. Damn, this isn't great. How can we avoid this terror? Whoops, sorry. Oh no. Let me start that again. I'm so sorry. How can we avoid this terrible fate? Well, shut up and sit down. I need to be heard. Someone needs to save us. I'm sure you will conquer. That I hope that we'll survive. Oh, I hope that we'll survive. Oh, I'm hoping and praying that we'll survive. Oh, I hope that we'll survive. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I think the smell of food like wafted into my nose and like put me off.
That's just my BO.
Thanks for that.
Guys.
So, red skies.
Right.
Floods.
That's all I've got.
Surviving.
Red skies and floods was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surviving a lot.
Red skies and floods, shepherds, bloods.
Yes,
Shut up
that's
and sit
gotta be.
down.
Oh, okay.
Shut up and sit down. Yeah, but that's kind of a... Yeah.
That's kind of his deal.
That's just the theme of the show. But I thought I'll just wedge it in there again. Massage it in.
I mean, then they'll sponsor you, right? Like that's
Yeah.
like, that's the real-
What's a game where you need to shut up and sit down?
most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
every
generally
game.
all of them.
Yeah.
To repeat what you said earlier, that is all games.
I mean, like Red Skies, survival, terraforming Mars possibly, but
With floods?
with floods. Mars,
I mean, you're building the oceans or whatever, but I don't think they flood.
Mars isn't famous for floods, it's true.
I read The Martian. Had no floods.
water.
You are putting water down, but
I'm not in charge of this car.
Lowlands has floods.
Is there a post-apocalyptic something?
Yeah, I think it's a whole genre.
That's a thing, right?
Yeah, it's really popular.
It's kind of outside my wheelhouse.
What do you think with the floods? What are we going with? Are we putting focus on red skies?
It's not Fields of Arla. I wanted it to be, but it wasn't.
I'm sorry.
It's so funny to watch Matt stress. It's amazing.
I think there's something there with the red skies. I think we should go with some Mars-related content.
you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
What do you think?
It struck me as apocalyptic. I don't know. I know
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, but that's a survival.
That's what I figured.
Hope that we survive, but then there's not really a risk of.
Mars, things going wrong.
Yeah, but it's not like a game where you're all gonna die, is it? You're not surviving.
No, if anything, you're like a greedy corporation trying to get more places to get money in. The whole thing.
What other special powers have we got?
So, would I recommend this? And would you read me the lyrics, Efka?
Lyrics. Would you read me the lyrics, Efka?
Let's do it.
But can we pick the kind of accent or voice? Or
You don't need to
anything?
read all of them. There was a bit of repetition.
Was it the shut up?
That's not criticism. It works for songs. I was at a wedding really recently when my wife had to read out a reading, but it was the lyrics of a song, and it's like, you think, do I read out the chorus each time?
He's backseat driving this entire thing. Like, read it out, but just not the chorus.
Yeah, but then you're like, how
But
many
maybe
times?
one line of the chorus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought I was better prepared than this. Clearly, I am not.
I mean, I could just speak them.
Yeah, you
She knows them,
definitely
yeah.
could.
She just did that.
Cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
I don't think the lyrics of this song are on the lyric sheet that you gave me, Elaine.
I told okay.
Yeah.
Blame me, right?
She wanted to do it.
Okay, I'll start at the beginning. I think we have a problem. Red skies loom all around. The morning rains are coming and flooding the ground. So shut up and sit down. Blah 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 blah. We definitely have a problem. Damn, this isn't great. How can we avoid this terrible fate? And then chorus.
I think it must be Lowlands, because the red sky in the morning is Shepherd's Warning.
Right. And that's new and shiny, and you guys probably just
And
did
it's
that.
packed full of sheep.
It is so many sheep.
Too many.
So many.
Lowlands.
Welcome to the only song that's been written from the perspective of a board game resource. It is Lowlands.
Well
They're
done.
good,
Well done
aren't
to
they?
us.
Are you're just as good, aren't you? I mean, almost. You're behind 2 points. You need to catch up.
Yeah, we did. We actually.
Yeah, we needed a lifeline.
Yeah. Nope.
Let's take it up a notch.
But they're free. They're not worth points at the end.
Wait, those were
1,000
easy?
points for the last one. What's the song? Okay. I've smelled the smell that put the Lou in Luton and seen Grimsby in all its grim glory. Oh, I wish I could slough from my mind. Oh, give me a flat cap and whip it any day. I fill my lungs with the coal dust from the factories, the sweet perfume of the north. So I'm so sorry. I need a drink of water. I'm so sorry. I squeaked
the
and then
coal
like.
dust.
I'm so sorry.
I thought it was part of it, like coughing at the air of the north. I was like,
I mean, the coal dust clearly
clever.
got in my lungs, right? Fill my lungs with the coal dust from the factories, the sweet perfume of the north. Oh, the buildings loom above like a hug that's full of love. Give me a flat cap and whip it any day. Oh, give me a flat day.
Elaine, since we're in Vancouver, do we
Yeah.
need to explain what a flat cap and whippet is?
Yes.
A flat cap is like a hat that's flat. And a whippet's a dog.
As the only Northern English person here, I think.
I feel like those are known things, though, yeah?
I'm a secret northerner as well.
Oh.
I lived in the north of England for 11 years, but never picked up the accent.
You win.
No, it's fine. We're a secret northerner.
I think it's our turn.
And yet, I'm on a team with 2 Americans.
That's true.
I love the fact that a lot of the lyrics in that song were "whip it every day," and then afterwards we're like, "It's a dog," and lots of people went, "Oh, oh,"
That's not
in
what
quite
it
a
means.
wonderful way.
Rude as you thought.
Filth. You're all filth.
Okay, you know, it's fine. It's fine that all the Northerners are actually over there. I feel confident about this immediately. I
Do
feel.
you?
Feel real good.
Wow. I do, though, because there are not that many board games set in the north of England that involve coal and industry, right? Are there that we've reviewed on our show over the years that are lost in my mind? Is it not just brass?
So here's the thing.
Oh, no.
This nets you 1 point.
We have to choose which one it is.
Absolutely.
I hate you so much.
This is your domain.
But you have like 30 seconds.
They got forever.
Oh, wow.
They did get forever.
Yeah, but you're cleverer than them, so.
Surely.
Have they got the knowledge of the
Doesn't
north?
show in the
Kings
points.
of the north.
They did mention Luton. They mentioned Grimsby, which is surely like this because really north is the north. Really, so is it brass?
Grimsby is not north. Grimsby. It's not north.
This is classic
neither is
people from north of
Luton.
England. That's not the north. That's south, you big softy.
Surely it's Birmingham because that's more Midlands and Lancashire. is more
Birmingham's not the north. Are you mad?
north. That's
So, the correct answer is actually Brass Huddersfield, the entirely made-up game by board game personality Dan Hughes, who's been campaigning Martin Wallace to make a game about his hometown. But you do get a point.
I was hoping that he would have convinced them, like, when I started writing that song, I was like, by the time SHUX comes around, he'll have convinced them to do
of
like
course,
a brass
yeah, that's how it
Huddersfield.
works. That's how board game design works. I'll write a song about a game that I want to exist, like Eclipse Seen It, and then. Or
I'm sorry, I think that was Twilight Scenic.
No, he definitely said Eclipse Seen It.
he did it
I
one
think
point.
he meant eclipse
Or-
like the Twilight eclipse.
Lowlands Seen It, or Fields of Arla Seen It.
I would buy that.
People would. I'd be happy with my point.
This is a hymn.
Golden coins and silver rings, batteries and spicy things. We've got too much junk, how will we ever sail? Hail, 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 Rabonia, a land I didn't make up. Hail, hail, Rabonia, a land I didn't make up. Blackguards, thieves, and sages wrote our history's pages. See, I told you so, I didn't make it up. Hail, 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 Rabonia, a land I didn't make up. Hail, hail, Rabonia, a land I didn't make up. Panel, join in. Hail, hail, Rabonia, a land I didn't make up. Come on, audience. Hail, hail, Rabonia, a land I didn't make up. One more time. Hail, hail, Rabonia, a land
me a little bit.
Can
that
this just
song
turn
at the
into a
end.
sing-along?
Can we stop doing the quiz and just sing?
All right, I'm with you.
Well, actually, I quite want to win.
Oh,
Wow.
So let's stop messing about. No, I'm joking. Don't take anything I say seriously.
oh no.
That's why you're all up here, right?
Where's Rabonia?
Rabonia's a bit of a
No, it's all made up. That was the joke.
Home of the Bonio biscuit.
Home of Boney M? Rasputin. That's a bit of a stretch.
Oh, Boney M. As an aside, Boney, have anyone seen the film Touching the Void? Is it Touching the Void? Yeah. About
Just them two. Yeah.
unless I'm getting the name wrong, it's like there's a whole bit in there about how he's freezing to death and trying to get out, and the only thing keeping him alive is he's got a Boney M song stuck in his head, and it just won't. It just keeps getting louder and louder, and it's like irritating him alive.
Really?
Yeah, which is just like the only cannot stop it, but it's being
I would
angry.
have thought like death would have been welcome.
Well, that's it. It's like the only thing keeping him going was just being so aggravated by his own imagination, just playing it on a loop, which I think is wonderful.
Did you know that there's about 8 different bands in the world named Boney M, and they all do the same songs?
Oh,
That's not a fact.
It's the Dread Pirate Robert of
like Cotton Eye Joe people, what they call Rednecks. Rednecks is a franchised band. There's loads of them.
Oh, like the like Scandinavian something. Rednecks?
Yeah, and Blue Man Group as well. They're a franchise, right?
Are they?
Yeah.
Are there like lots of them running around?
Yeah, that you can buy into it and get the blue face paint and everything.
Why haven't you?
What?
I say we start the campaign now to try and get Efka into Blue Man Group.
I
could go
don't
to
know
Vegas.
if people are joking or if this is real.
I was being serious. I was being
I don't
serious.
even know where you are
I
right
think
now.
you're bimbling. I think
Oh yeah, we have to actually guess at something.
Bimbling.
Oh.
I'm thinking like it's a game about boats
Yep.
full of good things.
And spices?
Moving around,
I got
spices.
that part. It's
And
probably
then-
not Macau.
I'm wondering if it's like a game where you get to name locations because of the Rabonia naming a place.
What?
Well, no, because it's like Hail Rabonia, a name I didn't make up.
Okay.
Because I've just finished like Pandemic Legacy Season 2, and it's all about like I think we call our havens like Maplins,
So like
Butlins.
Seafall then? Are you talking about?
Again, like these are all British things, but it was amazing because like Maplins is a UK electronics store that went bust during our campaign. It's like
That's-
Maplins has fallen. It was fantastic.
Were you kind of to blame for that?
I mean, I didn't buy a lot of stuff from Maplins, no. So yeah. So do you think it could be like a legacy game involving ships,
So Seafall.
or is that? Am I on the wrong thread here? What do you think?
I was like in Medici land. I don't know anything.
Maybe though, yeah.
We're moving things around. That's kind of what I was focusing on. A
I'm
tradey game.
Yeah, it's probably that. What is it?
Seafall if you want to go for legacy.
I don't know. I haven't played Seafall.
Did they?
Because I heard from a website that it's not so great. So I didn't play it. But do you? I don't know. I'm not, I mean, is that kind of throwing shade?
Oh no, I was thinking like the Lifeline. Did they recommend it?
No, because we've
Oh,
already gone too
yeah.
long, y'all. Like, don't make them like. Oh, it's
Did
just
we-
if
did we
they
recommend it?
Yeah.
You did not recommend this game.
Oh no.
Oh. Well.
I'm in with. I'm.
Somebody
for
else say it.
Seafall.
So good. It is indeed Seafall.
Nice clue giving.
it was
In fact-
Rabonia. Oh yeah, go on.
The quote I have for this, again from Quentin Smith, is, "Why don't you let Shut Up and Sit Down wrangle that game down to earth?"
What does that even mean?
If you transcribe lots of the things we say,
That's true.
just don't
Yeah,
do
it's
it, all
true.
right? Just
Yeah.
don't listen. Look at the pretty colours.
You know, it was called Rabonia because it was our friend Rob, and it was his land.
Yeah.
So Rabonia.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he likes to look around the room and name his characters after things in the room. So one of his characters in Pandemic Legacy was Ariel Boldman because of like the Ariel washing liquid and bold washing liquid. So he's a genius.
Ariel Boldman is a
Yeah,
great name.
He's a genius.
I know, right? This is your last chance to pull it back. Can you do it? Can you do it, Team Paul?
Yep.
This one's really hard.
Good luck.
God. A bard thinks that he can sing a dragon to sleep. Delusions of grandeur require a leap, but
is his full-time job, and it's all going wrong. 'Cause he sings. Thank you. Stepmother to the rescue, so brave and so fair. She whips out a sword from her sad, stormy hair. But she's I'm so sorry. I knew I'd mess up on this. Song is so catchy that she finds that she can't help join in the song. And they both go, come on, Efka. Thank you. The dragon's so angry at this silly bard who thinks he is special and his tunes are avant-garde. But lucky for our friend, you can't eat your tea when your mouth is full of song. And they all go.
I've just discovered I instinctively dance to the kazoo, which has made me reassess my entire life. Not necessarily in a good way. Yeah.
So what we've got dragons and sleeping, right?
Did they say stepmother? Is that I heard that?
Yeah, there's a stepmother
Okay.
who has a sword
So, yeah, swords
and a bard.
and a bard.
Likes to sing.
Can't eat your tea. Is that what you said? Eat your tea?
You can't eat your tea when you're singing.
That's right.
Maybe.
When your mouth's full of
It's
song.
known to be hard with the current scientific technology that we have.
Oh, okay.
Maybe sometime in the future.
I immediately feel like using a lifeline here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what? Well, I want to. First of all, we can find out if we recommended it or not, right?
You have not recommended this game because you have not reviewed this game.
Or any of us.
This is
Any
the
of
only
you.
one that you haven't reviewed
This is the only
of
one.
the 10.
Plot twist.
They keep giving
I
us
thought that was. I thought
Yeah.
you said at the start.
It seems like they have quite a lot of time as well.
I'm pretty sure you said right at the start that we reviewed all of them.
There was one.
No, 9
9
out of 10.
This is
right?
the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh dear.
How many lifelines do we have?
I
Additional?
think all of them still, right?
What, sorry? What was the
They've
question?
not used any
We have
lifelines.
not used any.
I have no idea. Does it matter?
Did you say this is our last one as well?
Yeah.
So YOLO, right?
Use all
Let's do
3
it.
lifelines.
Yeah, lifeline it up.
Okay, so your quote is
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's funny.
That's way different than I thought.
9
He's trying to cheat.
dash.
now. Oh, yeah. Paul, please come back. I'm sad.
We
Hooray.
lost. Paul, did you do something to anger Efka?
Yeah, probably, but now I'm angry and I'm having a hissy fit live in front of people. I've got a suspicion. So there's dragons and there's sleeping, and there's a game I like a lot that involves a dragon hopefully being asleep. But can we, as you suggested, get the lyrics?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think that's
Yes.
wise.
Can you do lyrics? Lyrics?
Yeah.
I did say lyrics.
Do you want to start at the beginning? Yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
A bard thinks that he can sing a dragon to sleep. Delusions of grandeur require a leap. But playing the fool is his full-time job, and it's all going wrong. And then... Thank you. Stepmother to the rescue, so good and so fair. She whips out a sword from her sad, stormy hair. But the song is so catchy that she finds that she can't help but join the song.
Sorry, is that sad, stormy
The
hair?
sad, stormy hair.
Sure, this is a game and not a dream.
Have we featured this in like some way on Shut Up and Sit Down?
I used the search function on your website and it came up zilch.
Sword and hair.
Stormy hair.
I have no idea what that game
And
involves.
singing,
other than natural magic.
and I feel like the kazoo is a clue.
Is there another lifeline that we haven't used? There's one more, right?
Okay, I'm gonna give you a clue because you did lose out on a lifeline, right? Paul, you are 1 degree of separation away from this game professionally. As in, you've professionally worked with someone who was involved in this game.
Which there's
That's not like a whole lot, right?
probably just going to be Grant Howitt or James Wallace, right?
Jonathan Yang?
I've never worked with Jonathan
Okay.
Yang.
Okay.
Freeze frame.
This is just happening because James Wallace has worked on everything. I am stumped.
So you're saying it's a 1 degree? It is the person he has worked with.
Yes.
Is there a game about singing? Or storytelling? No, you've reviewed this.
What's the storytelling game by James Wallace?
Look at his brain work. You can see it.
Steam is coming out of his ears.
The card game with the cards.
Is it Fable?
The card game with the cards.
Yes.
When did you think it happened, Paul?
Is that that's not it, right?
Is it Once Upon a Time?
It did happen once upon a time.
Oh my gosh.
It's just making me really stressed. Every time.
That's the goal. That is the goal, to stress out the panelists, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And ourselves.
And ourselves.
Are there bards?
I'm so sorry to say this is the last song.
That was.
Oh.
What's the score? I'm sorry.
Oh, there's more kazoo.
It's all right.
I don't think we want to know that.
No, okay.
You wave your hands up in the air like you're flagging a bus. When did words become superfluous? So why won't you talk to me? I've been patient when you mumble thingamabobs, but frankly I'd like to shut your stupid gob. Oh, why won't you talk to me? Oh, why won't you just talk to me?
Oh gosh.
I'm looking at this panel like it's them. No, it's them, isn't it?
Good level, you guys. I was enjoying the song, so I wasn't really listening.
There was hands in the air and not talking. That's what I got. Because I was kind of enjoying the song too. It's hard to pay attention. You just kind of get into it and then you realize the song's over and you have to
I
think.
was distracted by the light show at the back.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And we're
Couple
almost at
people-
time, so we have to guess quickly.
I don't think that's very fair. I feel like
I
you're on
got
the other team's side. That was like a tactic.
Oh yeah, we're running over.
We are running over.
Oh.
Let's try and do this quickly.
Talking. Something about talking.
Yes. Not talking.
Not
specifically.
talking. Something about not talking.
Not talking. Not
Hand-
talking and putting hands in the air.
Bunny Bunny Moose Moose. Did you guys ever do that?
Hands.
No. You're supposed to like know these things.
You know, I've got, surprisingly, I've actually got all of them up to now, almost. Which I am really surprised by because it's been hellish. But we have actually done really well. Let's not infight now. We're a great team, okay? Like, we're doing good.
I'm just getting stressed because.
Hands in the air, hands in the air.
Okay, to speed things up, because we're being kicked out, I'm going to give you a clue.
Okay.
So the clue is Matt, you have 0 degrees of separation from this game professionally.
Oh.
Oh.
We're gonna need your help.
I think it could be
Monikers?
Yay!
It is indeed Monikers.
Who won, Efka?
I think that we don't need any winners, and this doesn't matter.
That's true.
Waste of time. Waste of time.
Very quickly, I want to say thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, all of you, for coming. Yeah.
Thank you to our wonderful panelists.
Weren't they fabulous? Weren't the panelists
My
brilliant?
friend Christian, my friend Paul, my friend Claire, hopefully still my friend Matt, my friend Ross, my friend Maggie, and my best friend Elaine.
Thanks, Efka. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. And thank you to everybody for being on the panel. You were wonderful, wonderful panel. Thank you so much. And thank you for being patient with me when I fluffed. So thank you. Thank you.
Yay.